And I'd like to call the April 30th, 2019 meeting of the Harris County Commissioners Court to order. Commissioner Cagle, will you introduce our guests this morning?
Yes, Your Honor. We have two guests today. We're going to have Reverend Lawson do our blessing, who I don't need to say anything about Reverend Lawson. We all know and love and appreciate the work that he has done in our communities for the last few years. And then we also have Reverend Willie Davis with us, who also serves in our constable's corps. And we'll just briefly introduce him in a minute, and then we're going to ask him to come back on another day to do our blessing at that time. But I just wanted to introduce him to everybody and thank you for being here and appreciate the great work that he's done for our community as well. Reverend Lawson, would you mind leading us before the throne?
Dear God, by whatever name we call you, we recognize you as God. We realize that this is a day you have made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We come to this session realizing that you are the real overseer, more important in this room than any one of us who has been elected or chosen. And we come right now to recognize that despite floods and storms, shootings, and all the other problems that we have faced, that we have far more to be grateful for than we have to complain about. So we come to thank you for having awakened us this morning to see this day. And we thank you for knowing that whoever we are, wherever we are, you can see us in the place where we are. And you know every problem that we have. And you will listen to our prayers, whatever we are asking for. And you see us as children, sons and daughters, in your concern and your top priority. So we thank you for who you are and for what you are. And at this session of the County Commissioners Court of Harris County, we recognize that if we think wisely and do wisely, you have been our guide, our leader. So we ask that you will direct this session, that you will guide us this day, and that you will help us to do wisely for the people of Harris County, and therefore help the lives and the workings of the people who live in Harris County and in the counties beyond. We pray your blessings upon this session, and we pray that as we govern this county, we shall be following your guide. And we ask it all in your own holy name. Amen.
Judge, if I might, I'd be remiss if I didn't say how appreciative I am to Reverend Lawson for mentoring me over the years. I want to point out to the audience he is 90 years young, and in honor of his work in the civil rights arena in this community, Precinct 1 decided to honor him by putting him on a bus. And he picked a day that he wanted that bus to show up at his church. And I was out of town, and his successor, Pastor Caldwell, was out of town as well. So I called Pastor Caldwell and said, could we move it? And he said, Commissioner, he's 90 years old. When he decides he wants to do something, he's going to do it. So I'm just so glad he's been here many times on many issues. He was here about a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago, over at the courthouse, and then joined me for lunch. But we appreciate you being here, Reverend. I know you might stay for some of it. We got some other folks who are going to be on, but thank you so much. I did want to point out, Commissioner Cagle, that Willie Davis and I went to high school together. Of course, Edwin Davis, he looked so much younger. We called him Willie back then. We won't go into why. But I appreciate both of them being here.
Thank
All
you
right.
both so much, and Reverend, thank you for your words, and thank you for everything you've done for our community. It's wonderful to have you here.
Reverend Davis is with the constable's office. He has served us in our sheriff's office. He served before that in HPD, and he's an accomplished musician as well. And
Accomplished
so-
singer.
That's clearly, it's a good high school.
and we thank you.
Now you gonna
Thank
go
you
to what we
both for
call it
being
Willie.
here.
Yeah.
And Reverend Davis, we're going to have you come back and do our blessing on another occasion in the future. We thank you so much for all that you do for our community. Reverend Lawson, thank you for what you do. Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.